Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we have found our way to the Prepper's Cache, just above the Spence Family Homestead. We found some shelter here. As you can see, we are exhausted from a long trek, and fortunately we do have this bunker that's going to provide us with a place to sleep. And first impressions are that there's not going to be much loot in here. We did not hit the jackpot this time with the massive loot haul. Now I did drop the deer hide and the sapling because I knew I would forget it if I didn't take care of that right away. But let's take a look at what we have here. Like I said, the best benefit we have here is a roof over our head to provide a little shelter, no wind. Wow, this is cool. Looks like it was a former Fallout shelter. But yeah, not much here. I am happy to see this though, because I do want to break that down. And we're going to need that metal in order to do some forging. So I think what we're going to do is just get a good night's sleep. Maybe break this down in the morning. And then we've got some forging and exploring to do. We have not yet looted the homestead farm buildings, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's put out our torch. We've got a pretty full belly so far, so I'm not too concerned about the food situation, but water is getting a little low. Not bad yet, but I'm going to drink a bunch right here. Let's see what that leaves us with. Currently we have 1.97 liters. Now we're down to 1.5 liters, so we will need to craft some water when we forge tomorrow. At any rate, guys, let's get a good night's sleep. I'm going to go for, you know what? Let's do 10 hours. 10 hours should be enough. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning, everybody. We've survived 32 days, 16 hours, and the sun has come up. I'm actually happy to see we have a little bit of light down here coming down from the ladder. We had a pretty good sleep last night. The dripping, there's some kind of leak in here. I could hear it dripping all night long. And anytime you spend the night in a new location, it just creaks and it just keeps you up all night long. I kind of had a restless sleep.
I could use a drink.
Yes, let's get a drink. I do want to break down this shelving unit here because we need some scrap metal. How long is this going to take? 3 hours. Okay. Let me make sure we have enough food for that. I think we do, but I'm going to go ahead and eat anyway. Let's finish off this MRE so we don't have to haul that around. I'll eat maybe a candy bar. I'm kind of concerned about getting sick, though. I have had some bad experiences with these candy bars, so I'm not particularly interested in getting sick at the moment. These appear to be safe. I'm going to eat this one. It is above 75%. And we can eat this one as well. As far as I know, you will not get sick if it's above 75%. Could be wrong. At any rate, let's break this down for 3 hours with our 80% hacksaw. Got to keep an eye on the condition of that. Okay, fortunately, I think we got 3 pieces of metal out of that, so that's good. All right, I think we're ready to head out. Now, this place is surrounded by wolves. I'm going to take these with us. I don't anticipate coming back here. We may, but I'm just going to bring it just in case. I'm going to get a torch in my hand. We'll do a flare just in case there's a wolf. Alright, hopefully he's not waiting for us. Ooh, got a storm. I may have to spend some time indoors. Okay, we do have at least 2 books that I know of. I think we have 2 books. We're just about done with this one. We've got 2 hours remaining on that. Let's do 1 hour at a time. I'm just going to listen for the sounds of the storm outside. Okay, the storm is still raging. We'll do 1 more hour. And I believe the storm has passed. Ooh, I'm not so sure actually. For a minute there I thought it had passed. Let's take a look. Oh, nice. It actually has passed. No sign of a wolf. Hey, nice. We do have the bow, actually. Only 1 arrow. That's right. We did find an arrowhead or a shaft or something like that, I remember. Okay, I need to get out some kind of defense as far as like a flare goes. Let's get out this guy right here. Now, I do remember there was a deer over here. Okay, this is... You know what? Maybe I'll just waste a match. Kind of nervous to check over here. I don't want to get attacked. I'm just going to light this. I do remember there is a deer we could harvest. But this is where we saw the wolf. Got a little view of the orchard. Visibility is actually really good this morning. So, let's take a look at this deer. Looks like our torch is almost out. And is that the wolf? No, it's not the wolf. Okay. This is our last torch. It is in terrible condition. Here is the deer. Okay, let's see if I even have enough. Do I even have any fuel? I just have 1 stick. Okay, let's try this. I mean, I have a few sticks. I think it said 6. I will get this lit at least to get a couple torches. I'm not sure if we're going to harvest this deer or not. I would like to get the hide. But let's see how long, if I add some sticks, let's see where that takes us. 38 minutes. Okay. You know, I may have to use a coal. I'm going to use a coal. I think we have quite a bit of coal back at the little barn house. Do a little bit of water. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to grab some feathers. Just 1 feather, looks like. Okay, I do need to pull at least 1 torch. Looks like a good quality torch. Let's see, the hide is going to take 27 minutes, looks like, with our knife. So we'll do that. Maybe I should get the meat. Let's do the meat first. Then I can cook the meat while the hide is curing. This meat will be good for because we have to do the forge, right? Okay, water's done. Alright, let's get this hide. I don't care too much about the guts. We have so many guts already cured back at Trapper's Cabin. But the hide, on the other hand, is going to be by snow, pretty valuable. To drink. So many things you can do with the hide. Okay, looks like we're just about done here. I think I'll just pass time. Pick that up. Take the torch. And I'm probably going to just end up carrying this this meat. I'll eat what I can. Yeah, we do have a little bit of meat left. I think I will take it though. As long as the wind doesn't blow out our torch. No sign of the wolf. We're nice and lightweight at the moment. Okay, so we have some exploring to do. I've got to check out that building right there, and then there's one on the water. The only problem is I don't have very many torches. I think this is... I think I have this torch plus the other one I just pulled is all. So I really shouldn't go exploring just yet. Let's drop this meat here. Okay, guys, we have got the forge, got plenty of coal, we've got a bunch of scrap metal. Oh, and we could actually harvest this as well. It's actually really good. And plenty of firewood. I'm going to take that. I guess we could just do a little bit of looting to begin with. Oh, nice. We got some dog food back here. Wow. 5 cans of dog food. That is incredible.
Behind.
That is really good. Once again, unfortunately, we lucked out on the... or I guess, yeah, we didn't have any luck on the safe. The safe has disappeared. There could have been some good loot in there. I don't know. But there's some kind of glitch with the game. What is this? Whoa!
That'll come in handy.
I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Did not expect that at all. Okay, we've got another hacksaw. 90%. That is really good. Got some 42% work gloves. Got some more coal. Ooh, my torch is going out. You know what? I'm just going to let it go. Because there's some things I need to do before we get a fire started.
Is it food or...
Got some crackers? Yes, it's delicious food. Fisherman's sweater. That looks really warm. Got a fire starting book. Some cloth. A feather. That feather must have had sentimental value for them to put it in the drawer like that.
This'll keep the lamp burning.
Lantern fuel. Now we just need a lantern. So I set mine down somewhere. Okay, I've got a parka and a gunsmithing book. A little bit of water. Okay, I think we're going to use the locker as our storage right there. Actually, let me check up here first.
This'll come in handy.
Replacement fuse. There is a radio tower here we can try to repair. There is a quest for repairing the radio towers. Ooh, that's actually really good. Cooking book. Got a note if you'd like to read that. Okay, so before we start forging, I'm going to put a bunch of stuff in the locker here. Let's see, we had all these guts. Wow, why did I bring 10 guts? I don't know why I brought 10 guts. For now, I'm just going to transfer it. Okay, fresh deer hide. Unfortunately, I can't cure that here. We've got to put that like in a cave. And again, green birch sapling. Okay, I do need to harvest these into arrow shafts. I think I'm going to do that before we start forging. And also I'm going to get some more scrap metal, maybe. In the meantime, what else? Do we need to put anything else in this locker? Probably not. You know, I did pick up those gloves. Guess I can transfer that. We can transfer these antibiotics. We'll keep 6 of them with us. Can't believe we have 5 stems. That is awesome. And a go drink as well. Okay, as far as clothing goes, we did pick up that sweater. I should probably check to see if we want to do anything with that. Got the simple parka, t-shirt, and the gloves. Okay. Just put these in the locker. And then, let's see, food is probably good. Wow, look at this. Ruined dog food. Really low condition. I believe if we get our cooking up to level 5, we can still eat these. So, if I were to transfer this into the locker, these would actually just disappear. So I don't want to do that because I think we can eat them if we level up our cooking, just like I said. Okay, anything else here? I think everything else we want to take. I can leave these. Okay, nice. I need to spend some time at the table here. I'm actually going to get down low, because I don't want a wolf to walk by and see me. But we need to craft some arrow shafts. Let me make sure we have enough water before we start. We got a drink here. Okay, let's see how many arrow shafts we have here. We have 12 saplings. And each sapling can craft 3 arrow shafts, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly. So that is 36 arrows. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of arrows. We don't need 36 arrows right now, but we may want to craft them all. Might be kind of nice. I'm not sure. I can't think if we need this particular crafting item, the birch sapling. I don't think that is used for anything else for crafting. The maple is useful because we can repair our travois or travois. But I believe the birch saplings are only for arrow shafts. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to do... Oh, you know what? Do we need tools? Do tools speed this up? Dang, I didn't bring any tools, guys. Anyway, I think tools just do speed up when you actually craft the arrows, but for now, let's just craft some shafts. Okay, we're gonna go for... Let's do 3 hours. We'll craft 18 arrow shafts. Looks like the knife is the quickest option. All right, let's go. Got plenty of food, plenty of water. We do not have plenty of daylight, unfortunately.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, sun is going down. Feel pretty confident we can just sleep here. Which makes me think about this sweater, actually. Let's take a look at our sweater that we just got. So that is way warmer and hardly heavier. Wow, that is incredible. Huge upgrade right there. How warm are we in the bed if we sleep? So it feels like 14 degrees, plus we have the 5-degree bed warmth bonus. That is actually pretty amazing. I don't think I want to get the fire started just yet. Let's drop the book we just finished. So that can be firewood. We'll put that over here. Let me see how many torches we have, actually. I think it's just the one, right? Sort by condition. We just have the one torch. Broken arrow. You know, I'm going to harvest this. We'll get 1 arrowhead out of that. I think I just need to go to sleep. It's probably the best thing to do right now. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to do it in increments. Let's do 4 hours at a time, just to make sure if a blizzard comes. I'm not 100% sure that we would stay warm in a full-on blizzard, but pretty sure we would. Okay, let's get a drink. We'll sleep a little longer. Let's just go for 5 hours. I think we'll be okay. Okay, we're almost completely fully rested. The sun is coming up. So I may want to do some more crafting here. Let's get a drink. Oh, I got wires. Nice. I missed those. Okay, we're going to craft some more arrow shafts. I think we left off at 18. I don't need a whole lot more, but I want extra. I probably want to carry 12 arrows with us, plus we'll leave some extras behind. Okay, so we are going to... No, we're not going to craft arrows. We're doing the shafts right now. Let's do... 3, 6... Let's do 9 more. Ooh, I hear a wolf nearby. Let's just do 6. I am crouched down. Okay, nice. Yeah, I was crouched down, so I think the wolf would leave us alone. Okay, we've got plenty of arrow shafts now. A little on the heavy side. Let's eat this for some breakfast. I think I'm ready to get a fire started. And we'll let this get up to temperature. I could also do some exploring. We do need the heavy hammer in our inventory. Also, why am I so heavy? What am I carrying? I heard something. Okay, let's sort by weight. I've got the metal, that's what. And I've got the extra hacksaw. I think I'll put that in here for now. And then I'm going to drop the metal and the firewood. Oh, that's right. That is why I'm so heavy. So let me drop this metal here. Okay, let's get a fire started. We'll use a torch. I'm actually surprised we did not find any matches here, unless I'm just blind. I'm actually really surprised. I was sure there would be some matches. It's not like we're hurting for matches, but I mean, this is a pretty important location. All right, let's, oh, do I have enough firewood? Did I drop sticks earlier? I don't think I dropped any. By the way, we can break down these planks if we need to for extra firewood. But I think we're okay. We got plenty of fuel here. I probably should have used that book just to kind of speed things up, but I think it'll be all right.
Looks like I survived another night.
Way to go. You're actually doing really good at surviving. I feel like we're learning from our mistakes. Right. Put that out. We'll grab that. Okay, so we need to get the temperature up on this. We'll add the fir firewood. I believe this one is the one we finished. Yes, okay. If we hadn't finished reading it, it would give us a warning. For example, this book right here, if I try to add that, it's going to say, hey, wait a minute, you haven't completed reading this. Are you sure? So we can go back. I'm really glad they do that, because I would really mess it up, I think. Let's add some coal. By the way, I do need to hold some more torches. I think while this gets up to temperature, we may go explore a little bit. As long as I have enough torches, we should be okay. There's no wind right now, so this is actually a really good time to go do that. I'm also going to put some water on. In fact, I should just do that now. Let's place our pot. Let's put a bunch of water on. Take a few more torches. So we have 4 hours on the fire. So we've got plenty of time. And that's going to take about an hour and a half, maybe. I think we have enough torches. And we're lightweight. Okay, I see a wolf right there. Being lightweight and having all of our condition up, we could actually just charge the wolf and scare him if he bothers us. It is pretty dangerous, but it can be done. As long as the conditions are right.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Can opener. That will be useful for the dog food. We've got 2 wolves. It looks like one is on the fence. 3. Oh my gosh, guys. I've never seen so many wolves. 1, 2, 3. There's one over there. 4. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Should we just join the pack? This is ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna get attacked. I've never seen so many wolves that are not timber wolves. But we are the alpha right now. We are the alpha. We got the fire. Okay, we're gonna check this building. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully they'll leave us alone. That is like a super wolf congregation. I've never seen so many wolves come together like that. Now there can be a bear out here, guys. What is this? What we need is a toolkit.
What have we here?
It'd be nice if we found some tools. I can't remember if there's anything over there. There probably is. You know, there probably is. Okay, we've got a dead body here. What is this, a deer? I'm gonna leave this deer. We've got enough food, I think, and the hide. Actually, my torch is still good. I'm gonna hang on to it for a minute. Okay, I've got to watch my weight. In fact, there we go. I'm heavy now, so I cannot charge.
Drop something.
Can't charge the wolves anymore. Got some jeans. And a baseball hat. Ooh, what's this? Scrawled message. Just resting in the hollow stump of the tree he planted. But they were my grandfather's best work. Memento cache, okay. It's good to know. If we can locate that, there might be something good there. I wonder if it's like a hatchet or something. I wonder what they're talking about. Okay, is there anything over here? We'll check. I'm going to check what's down here and then we'll head back. Don't know if the bear comes out this way. That might be the bear. Way out there. Can see something. Okay, more scrap metal. That's good. Wires.
I can make something with this.
Got a dead body. Well, all this scrap metal we're finding makes me think we didn't need to break down the drawers, or the shelves, I mean. That's okay.
Where's the good stuff?
Got a Polaroid. Wow. An old Polaroid photo. There is text scribbled on the back with details on Forlorn Muskeg Vista location. Some wandering last winter took me to the strangest, most desolate part of Great Bear. Looking out over this broken marshland, I couldn't help but think of you. What a time we had. See. Okay. Nice. Hopefully we'll make it over there. And we can do some mapping. That will really open up the whole valley, pretty much. Okay, I've got to be a lot more careful with these wolves now because we are heavy. We're going to make our way back. We've got a nice haul of coal. We got some coal and some jeans and some more scrap metal. Miscellaneous loot. No tools, though. I was really hoping to get some tools. Man, the wolves are just something else today. They must be so hungry. Tempting. It takes so long to get the bow out. I think I'll just use the distressed pistol. Got some birch bark. Alright, wolf, come on. Let's check what's over here. Got some sticks. Let's watch out for wolves. Just gonna check this stump. I'm pretty sure we checked it when we came here before. Okay, also, I did not check these ruins. I think I hear ptarmigan. Do I hear ptarmigan? I don't want to scare them if they are here. But I do want to find them. No ptarmigan. Alright, let's go check on our water. I kind of want to map this area so I can find out where that tree stump is that we just got the note about. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay. It's a shame the old house is burned down. Alright, how is our fire doing? Hopefully the water's not boiled off. Nice. Water is done. I think we're ready to forge. Okay, temperature needs to be a lot hotter. Needs to be 150 degrees. Let's see what that does. Probably need more coal. Alright, we do need the heavy hammer. 82%. I guess it doesn't really matter.
That'll come in handy.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to leave one of them here and we'll take one of them with us. It's a good idea to have a hammer at every one of the forges. And you can also use them for crafting acorns. Like processing acorns, I think. Okay, forges up to 100. Let's add some more coal. Climbing quickly. Let's do 2 liters of water. Stopped at 140. Can we get it up? Yes. Okay, we can do it. So we need arrowheads. Let me make sure I'm not thirsty. Let's get a drink. Thirsty or hungry, actually. I think we're okay for food. Just for fun, I will eat these. Okay, let's do some crafting. Got about an hour and a half-ish. Okay, arrowheads. It's going to take 1 hour. Let's just do 2 hours. Okay, water's done. Let's grab some more scrap metal. Okay, so let's get inventory of our arrowheads. What do we have? Currently have 6 arrowheads. We need a minimum of 12. We've got how much time? 8 hours on the forge. Let's get a drink. Sounds like a storm is coming. Okay, arrowheads, let's go for another 2 hours. My favorite thing about this whole process is that we are not getting cabin fever. I love that. In fact, we're actually doing the opposite. We're actually getting rid of any possible cabin fever.
Gear's starting to slow me down.
Okay, let's check fire. We've got 4 hours left. Want to make sure we don't get hungry. We could eat this MRE. Nice. Get a drink. We're going to have so much water when this is done. If only we got leveled up cooking for boiling water. That would be nice. Okay, we're going to go for 2 more hours. Here we go. 4 more arrowheads. Sun is going down. Grab that. I guess I'm just going to keep going. Do 4 more. Wait, I got to put water on. 2 hours left on the furnace. Okay, I've got to add some fuel. Let's just add some reclaimed wood. Let's do that.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Okay, nice. So that is done. We need more scrap metal. I'm going to drop all this water. Okay, now there could be an argument made that it might be fun to make an improvised hatchet. But I think we've come across enough hatchets that we're probably okay. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that. I would just have to haul it back anyway, I think. I don't know. Would be kind of fun to hang it up or something though. You know, just like a trophy or a decoration. That would be actually pretty fun. And I think we're actually doing okay for metal. So I might do it, guys. Let's add some more fuel. Okay, we got 4 hours. I'll do a little bit longer. 4.5 hours. Okay. Don't know how long it takes to craft the hatchet. Let's see. Oh, it's going to take 4 hours. Wow. Okay. Well, in that case, I will do a couple more arrowheads. How much? Oh, it's going to take 5 scrap metal. That is pretty expensive. What is the total of our arrowheads? 22. Okay, we're probably... That's a good amount of arrowheads. We already have an improvised knife. I think I will do it, guys. I'm going to take this water, because it's just going to boil off while we do this. Let's make sure we are well hydrated. I think I'm just going to do a 4-hour session here. Let's get this hatchet. It's going to take 4 hours. Use a cloth. Okay, nice. Let's do it.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah, we're getting tired. Nice. Let's take a look at our new hatchet. I need to make sure that's not going to go out. Okay, that's good. I'm going to boil the water that is bad. There we go. 7 minutes. Not bad. Okay. Let's take a look at our new hatchet. It's not as good as the real hatchet. Improvised hatchet. An improvised hatchet, basically a heavy piece of metal with a sharpened edge. Not fancy, but utilitarian. Yeah, you know what? If this was made from like leaf springs, from high carbon steel, this might just be a better weapon than the hatchet. That's my experience. Some of my best knives that I have they look like crap. They look like they're junk, but they are made from high carbon steel, custom knives, and they are so freaking sharp. Just incredible. So I would not discount that custom hatchet one bit. I think we do need to crawl into bed though. We're just getting so tired doing all this forging. My only regret is that we didn't bring the tools. That would have been really good. You know, I'll do a double check just to make sure we don't have some in our inventory. But
Weaker.
I'm pretty sure that we do not have any tools. I'll just finish off this fire by grabbing the last torch. That is it. Okay. We should have plenty of water, but I'll grab that just in case. Now, I'm going to try to get sick here. We're going to eat this bad dog food, guys. We're going to get sick. I do have the pills, and we're going to sleep a long time. Let's go ahead and eat these. It's almost guaranteed food poisoning right here.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
what a way to die. Oh,
Sorry,
I just
Will.
want to die.
Don't think about the taste. Nice. Okay, so we're still thirsty, which is good. Oh, you know what? We don't need to drink a tea. We don't need to drink a tea because we have the pills. All better, right? So we just need to sleep. Let's make sure we have plenty of hydration. And we're going to sleep 10 hours. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're so warm with all of our clothing. The night is already half gone anyway. It's kind of nice we found the can opener. Okay, we have healed our food poisoning just like that. We've survived 34 days, 19 hours. And the dog food is just a bad memory. It's all healed. Everything is great. And our hunger is really high. Okay, what I will do is drop the rest of this dog food. We'll save that for later. We don't need to get sick again. You know, I'm going to drop these as well. We should have enough food. I think today is moving day. We're going to head out. I think we're ready to go back to... Well, should we go to Trappers or head up north? We could head into the lower portion of Mountain Town that we kind of skipped over. What I need to do, though, is find some tools and craft up these arrows. That's right. And then we can use the guns. It's kind of the whole point we came here for.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, you know, I need to drop this wood before I do anything else. I'll step over here. How much coal am I carrying? 3 pieces? That's actually the right amount. Okay, I would actually like to take maybe one more piece, but let's figure out our loot situation here. We are going to be a bit heavy, but we do have the travois / travois. I get a lot of comments. Whenever I say travois, I get from the French speakers, they say, no, you're saying it wrong. It's travois. But the English pronunciation is actually travois. So to avoid conflict, I think a lot of people just call this sled. Anyway, so let's go through systematically here. We're going to take the books with us. We're going to take the medical gear with us. We can leave one of these. Birch bark. I'm going to leave the birch bark. Clothing. We're going to leave our shirt and the pants. And the wait, we need those. We're going to leave that. Everything else we are wearing. I did get a comment that we should craft the crampons. That is a really good comment, guys. Do I have leather? Cloth. I don't have leather. I think we need leather to craft the improvised crampons. Let's see. Clothing. Here we go. Improvised crampons. It's going to take 3 scrap metal. Wait, no, 4 scrap metal and 2 cured leather. Yeah, but I do want to get that. That would actually be really helpful. The improvised crampons are going to give us a little extra time on the thin ice so we don't fall through. And it really helps with rope climbs. We could harvest these for 1 piece of leather. And those might be leather as well. I'm going to take a look. Let's see. So if we try to harvest these gloves, what is that going to do for us? We will get leather. Nice. 10 minutes, let's do it. We could use every second on this thin ice that we can get. We'll harvest these. An hour and 15 minutes. Oh, you know what? That actually would have given us 2 leather. I didn't realize that. Makes sense. There's 2 pair, right? Two shoes.
I need some water.
Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage there from the water thirst. Let's get a drink. Here we go. Get almost all the way full. Okay, now we need... Do I not have enough metal? Don't have enough metal. We can harvest the... We can harvest the can opener. Where'd you go, can opener? Okay, let's craft these improvised crampons. It's going to take 4 hours. We'll do it in one go. Okay, nice. Let's put these on. First, let's take a look at them. Where are they? Under clothing? Crampons, here we go. Makeshift traction for your feet. Better than nothing. So they are going to provide us with some... Oh, shoot. It means we have to take off our insulation. That's okay. We'll put these on. These are especially good when we're traveling on the ice. If we sleep here, we'll probably put on the insulation, though. And take the crampons off. Okay, back to deciding what we're going to take with us. So we do want the hides. Don't care. Wait, 10 guts? Why did I bring all these guts? I'm going to take 5 of them. We'll leave 5 here. We'll leave the hacksaw. I'm going to take the saplings. Sort alphabetically. Okay, there we go. Oh, those darn wolves. I think we're going to spend another night here. Okay, that's looking good. Clothing we already talked about. That's all good. Food is good. I think a lot of this we're just going to put in the travois. What I will do, even though we don't have the tools, we can craft up some of the arrows. It just takes a little extra time. I'd feel a lot better. Really? Alright, we're going to just go up here. Yeah, come get me. Why won't it pull back? Oh, it's because I'm crouched. Let's just use this. So much easier. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, back to focusing. We could get food poisoning again. The sun is going down. You know what? I'm going to read. Let's read a little bit. Oh yeah, I was going to craft. Welcome to my world, guys. This is how my brain works all the time. Can you believe that? All the time. This is what I live with. Okay, simple arrows. It's going to take 1.5 hours for one arrow. It's so much better with the tools, but let's do it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Okay, now we have 2 arrows. Just doubled our arrow inventory, just like that. Man, I love the beauty of this place. Incredible. Do we want to try one more? I might try one more arrow. Let's go for it. It may cancel. Nice, we made it. Okay, we got 3 arrows. It's getting late, very late. Alright. Dog food again, I think. He's looking forward to it. It's like that, what is that fish they eat in, like, Sweden or something? Like the stromstung or something like that? Hey, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried that, guys. Like, really. Do people actually eat that? Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to try some right now. It says dog food, but I think that's what this is that some strong, whatever, fish. Just plug your nose, close your eyes. Here we go.
My stomach.
Oh.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah. It's not so bad with crackers. Not so bad. Poor guy. He is literally going to have a nightmare about this dog food tonight. Okay, we got to eat the pills. Here we go. There we go. Let's get a drink. And we'll sleep for 10 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. right, good morning. Fully healed, fully rested. Oh, actually, we did take a little damage. Little tiny sliver. I guess that's from the water. So we actually probably didn't heal anything because of the food poisoning. Let's get a drink. I think we're heading out today, guys. We got everything crafted up. We got the crampons. We got the arrowheads. We got the improvised hatchet. I think we are good to go. Just going to grab enough water to sustain us. What is our water situation? 2.8 liters. We're going to be using the travois. So I'll take a few more. We're going to disperse these as we go. Maybe in the caves and stuff as we go. How about coal? I think we had 3 pieces.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. Let's use the travois maybe. I had a really good comment that as long as you can jog, you shouldn't use a travois. And we can jog. Oh, I should just drop some of these torches too. Let's check the condition. Yeah, we got tons of torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have enough. I think we're ready to go. So thank you, Spence Family. You know what? Actually, before I do that, let's grab some charcoal. Let's figure out where we are. Old Spence Family Homestead. So there's a cache here and a cache here. We are going this direction, so we might hit this one, but we are not going this direction right now. Yeah, we're going to head back this way. I don't know. Maybe we could, technically we could go that way. The bear is over that way. Where did I leave some tools? That's going to really kind of answer the question of where we should head. My gut tells me to go back to Trapper's cabin. But let's take a look and see if we left some tools back at the broken railroad.
It's starting to weigh me down.
I didn't leave any notes about broken railroad, guys. We have camp office, no tools. Prepper's cache. Okay, that's the Prepper's cache up above Mystery Lake. Okay, great. We still have some loot there. Trapper's cabin, though. We do we have tools? It doesn't say tools. Mountain Town. Wow. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know if we've even found tools. If we have, I have not left a note. But, you know what? That reminds me. I do need to leave a note about this location. So here we are. This is Forlorn Muskeg. This is the Spence Family Homestead. 1 heavy hammer. Lots of coal. No metal. Anything else we're leaving here? Let's check the locker. Some antibiotics, some pills. Let's swap pills. We'll take these bad ones. We'll leave 2 pills here. A little bit of cloth. That's really about it that we're leaving here. Some clothing. Cloth. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to head out. I'm going to get a torch out. Don't trust these wolves. Don't know where they've gone off to. Yeah, let's light it. Why not? Let's play it safe. Thank you, Spence Family Homestead. Thank you, Forge. Done us good. So yeah, I'm too heavy to run. So maybe I should use a travois. It'll give us a chance to check it out at least, right? The only problem is I will just put out my torch. You know what? I'm going to walk a little bit till we get to where I can see the wolves. Or at least see that there are no wolves. And then I can deploy the travois. This is the most wolves I've ever seen in one location, aside from timber wolves. Just incredible. We're probably safe to use the travois now. Let me just get up high. There can be wolves in these burned out houses over here. Okay, now here's a question. Do we want to go to the radio tower and drop off some of these wires and things? I think I'm going to hold off on that. I will probably drop the wires and the fuses. I'm going to drop them by where we would turn to go up to the radio tower. I don't think I'll actually go up there. Gosh, I wish I knew if there was tools up there. That would actually be kind of nice to know. Maybe we should go up there if there's going to be tools. Guess there's a chance. Okay, I need to just watch for wolves here. As soon as we're sure there are no wolves, I think I'll deploy the travois. I don't see any wolves. Okay, let's put out our torch. This will be our first time using the sled. There it is. We're gonna deploy. Okay. Put this away. And this just acts like a container that we can drag with us. So we've got a bunch of water. And we had, what else did there was a bunch of heavy stuff, like the hammer. I think there was a heavy hammer. Right? Oh yeah, all this deer hides. Had the hammer. Oh yeah, there we go. We're lightweight already. Wow, I got all these cans. I don't need those. I didn't realize I had all those. We'll put the hatchet in there. We'll keep this other hatchet. That's probably good. We're lightweight, like I said. That's a pretty cool animation. It's kind of hard to steer. Whoa. A little bit tricky to steer. Okay, I'm going to practice if a wolf comes. Wow, visibility is really good. If a wolf comes... I'm trying to try the hotkeys. Okay, can't do that. So if a wolf comes, I've got to hurry and drop this and then get a flare out like that. So it's good to practice because you never know what's going to happen. We're actually moving at a pretty good pace. Just hope all the wolves have decided to stay on the other side. You know what? I just realized I forgot to put on the down insulation when we slept last night. I just kept the crampons on. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky coming over this. Let's check for wolves. I think we're okay. Can I make it up here? Okay, we probably passed one of the caves that had... Did we leave a pelt in one of the caves? Oh yeah, it was this one up ahead. So we're good, actually. Okay, please don't be any wolves in these trees. I can't react fast enough. I thought those were water bottles. Is this a cave? It is a cave. This is not the one we want, though. Wait, I'm just gonna check. Let's put this down. Which cave is this? I might leave some water here. Yeah, let's leave some water here for us. I think I did transfer all my water, though. I did. It's all in the travois. Okay, no water for you. We'll leave water in the next cave. Let's turn this way. This is really good traveling weather. So, we have 3 arrows, right? Just to recap, we got 3 arrows. I gotta get some tools, make some more arrows as soon as we can. But guys, technically speaking, we can use the guns now. If we go back to trappers or the camp office, I think we have a rifle at the camp office, don't we? Okay, no wolves, please. Thank you. There's the water bottles I was thinking of. I'm going to peek over the edge here. Let's make sure we're not walking into wolves. Or moose. Alright, let's go. Well, I am very happy with that forging session. I think it was a very successful. Got so many arrowheads in our pocket right now. And plenty of arrow shafts. It really worked out. Let's drop this. We made it. Got some meat we can eat. A little bit left. Okay. We need to get the hides curing. Or I could just take them back with us. I don't know. What do you think? Should we leave the hides here curing or take them all the way back? Either way, I'm going to take them out. Take the water.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And I'm going to leave those here. Actually, you know what? Let's just take it all. We'll take the travois with us. No. I just want to pick it up. There we go. Let's go inside and drop our loot. Okay, it's good to be back to the Forlorn Muskeg cave. Got the hide and guts curing, pile of torches. I'm going to drop these first thing while I decide what we're going to do. There we go. Drop. Guts are cured. Nice. Didn't we leave some rabbit pelts in here? Where did we leave those? Not sure. Anyway, guys, if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We got quite a lot done. Before you head out, please take just a minute to press the like button. Leave me a comment. I do love hearing from you guys. Much appreciated. Of course, I do hope you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.